Good afternoon slash good morning. It's not really helping. Forgive my poor lighting situation today. It's gray and rainy and there's kind of not a lot I have set up. I guess that helps just a smidge. Probably better than my lamp does. So just gonna have to suck up having my TV being most of my light source today. Oh, I guess it might not hurt if I did this. Hold on. That helps too. Still not too much, but it is extra light in the in the room. Need to buy me a little round light or something. Plus, that'll be a Walmart trip that we didn't get to do over the weekend, so meh. So I think right now we're just gonna run around Kitakami. Ooh, I really should do a batch of 4 of after this one to even out my numbers. I bred some more eggs and I've got 7 boxes more or less. I don't know if I'll hatch all 7 in stream, but we'll see. Oh, excuse me. And I actually have more than one, or 2 outbreaks here in Kitakami today. To get me some more command strips. That would solve half of my problems. Hello, King Yo. Hope your day's going well so far. It's not been too bad. Been kind of gray and rainy. It's kind of nice. I like it being gray more than rainy. I'm tired of having to walk my dog with sunglasses on because there aren't any freaking clouds in the sky. I like cloud coverage. Huh. You don't realize how close he is, do you? The animals are on the bed. Huh? Oh, don't push yourself too hard. Just, it's not even, I have nothing against sunny days. But when you've spent late spring to whatever part of fall we're in now, where 90% of your days are bright and sunny and cloudless, I'm so tired of the sun. Give me cloud coverage. Isn't that how it always goes? It's rainy and cloudy on the days you don't want it to be rainy and cloudy. Thanks, Stella scared the crap out of Pinpin earlier because he actually squalled. He made a noise. I'm assuming he went and pestered her while she was eating. He's okay. She didn't hurt him or anything. I think she just gave him a good fright. He's laying right up on next to her on the bed, much to Stella's annoyance. Probably. She's generally kind of mad about him. When she was a baby, she tried to get him to play once, and because she was a lot bigger than him, he wouldn't do it. I want to hatch around a 4 just to even up my number back to 5 again, or 10 in this case. You know, by the time he was big enough to play, she just ain't interested no more. And he's been real rambunctious all morning. Hi, Whirl. Little dogs have a lot of mean in them. Most of the time, Stella just don't care about him. She just kind of ignores him. She'll walk up to him and sniff him and stuff. But other than that, they don't really interact with each other much. Her sleeping on the bed and him kind of sneaking up and laying down next to her is about as close as they get to one another. Unless they're both snuggled up against me. Oh, I didn't see the Vulpix. There is a link. Actually, I'm not really on Twitter much anymore. I have a Blue Sky. I think I still have a link to my Twitter in the description of the videos. But if you go to any of my streams and click the... I'm just running into everything. If you go to any of my videos on YouTube and or streams on YouTube and click the description, I have a link of places where you can find me. A list of places where you can find me with links to each one. Good lord. Stella Papa's home for 5 minutes. I've been abandoned. Yes, it is. But a lot of, because Twitter's block function and the stuff going on with Twitter's block and whatnot have moved, and AI as well, a lot of people have moved over to Blue Sky. That is a wall I need over here. I'm still technically on both. I'm trying to be a bit more active on Blue Sky than I ever managed to be on Twitter. And I'm succeeding a little bit. I try to post at least a couple times a week. I don't always manage, but it's a work in progress. Okay. My dad's got to go drain a water heater. Not one of his favorite things. Let's see here. I still have a... I don't know, I can't see those. They're too small. Twitch. Yeah, I still have Twitter link in my bio. Hi, Lucario. Probably to... I don't know, it's not like there's something... Usually, I think you have to drain them to check, like, heating elements and stuff. He looked blue for a second. Kind of hard to tell sometimes when the light hits him just right. But also, I think it's generally if you're like, need to replace one or move it, it's kind of suggested you drain it before you do. It makes them lighter. You know, when you don't have 50 gallons of water in the water heater. Oh, these, I don't think it's a gas water heater. I think it's just electric. You know, I don't know what kind of water heater we have. I don't mess with it. And generally most of us have the same kind, but no, it's not gas. We don't have gas water heater. But imagine if a water heater needs work, you probably want to just drain it in general, no matter what kind it is. If I'm not really. I think you just hook a hose up to it, open up the thing, and it goes. Do not quote me on this. I know nothing about water heaters other than that they do in fact heat water, and Dad put a shut-off valve on ours for so he could twist it and disconnect water if like something was leaking in a pipe. I'm a very poor person to quote on that. My dad's a carpenter. He can do a little bit of everything. So when family members have like problems with anything, they call him. But also I have an aunt that's moving houses like next spring. And they might be looking at one for her new place. She's moving into a smaller house, closer to another aunt. So she's closer with family. Not that they live that far away from each other to begin with. I know exactly what the volbeat fluid is. It is the, if you catch a firefly or lightning bug, whatever they call them wherever you live, and you pull its tail off, the part of it that lights up, and squish it, it is actually full of a glowing liquid. I've never done it, but one of my sisters has. Well, I imagine it would be. I mean, you are pulling a part of its body off. Jock, I kind of forgot you were here. Don't you need to go back to class, dude? Aren't you a teacher? For some of the Pokemon items in general just kind of make me want to laugh. Did you get fangs, claws, fur, you know, things that I can imagine bits and pieces, you know, them losing, chipping off, just falling out in general. But then you get like fire type Pokemon and it's soot or something and it's like, how are you collecting this? This is one of the items in one of these tiers. Yeah, like the Venonat Fang makes sense. Down and fur makes sense. Even the Magnemite screws make sense. But like, how are you collecting gas from a Ghastly or sparks from a Voltorb? Oh, I'm one behind. Whoops. But of course, it's make-believe creatures, so, you know, they gotta make it kind of fun, I guess. And I guess Voltorb sparks are probably better than Voltorb fragments, considering they explode. I would love to see exactly how they collected some of this material. Because in game we pick it up, but in the Pokemon world, you know, I'm sure there's people who go around and pick up feathers near nesting spots and fur and whatnot, but it's like, you can go bother the Ghastly to get gas from it. It's not too bad. I think it's a little silly just because, you know, the turtle on it, but it's not bad. We got a good laugh the other week when we were doing me and my friends were doing the Torterra raids, and instead of the Terra crown being on top of its head, it was over the tree. Yeah, they are very silly. But you also get some fun little callbacks in them. Especially with the, This is my second shiny Hoot Hoot while hatching Phione eggs. But especially with the ghost type one. But to be fair, I think that gimmicks should be allowed to be a little silly. Because, I mean, with Z moves, you're basically dancing with your Pokemon for like 5 seconds. You're almost doing the freaking like fusion dance thing, and minus the fusion. Yeah. The crystal armor could be neat, but also I imagine it'd be the biggest pain in the butt to animate in color. Oh. I actually did not mean to do that. Generally, I just run. I'm just here to hatch eggs, guys. For some reason I was thinking that was actually my third egg hatched over here, but it's not. You know, when this happens in game, when you get one of the Pokemon running back and forth because it's trying to engage you in a battle, all I can imagine that, like, in real life, just Crydon or Miraidon putting a foot down before just kicking it away. So even if I manage to get a shiny, like, relatively early-ish, I'm just gonna hatch eggs for today's stream. If I get the shiny in like the next 30 minutes, I'm just gonna stop counting. We're gonna keep hatching eggs, because I have like a little under 200. Oh. Let me move this hoot-hoot. Hate it when I do that. Kind of it just thunking the kicking Pokemon in the side or something and getting it away. Of course, to be fair, if you're riding around on a big old dragon in the anime or whatever, you're probably not gonna get a Pokemon coming up and bothering you unless you've like severely bothered it. Little owls. I really should go through here one day and fight all the ogre people. Of course, to be fair, I've barely battled anyone at all in either of these games. Oh. That is the one good thing about having the auto experience share, is that if I get a new Pokemon, I just kind of let it linger in my team, and the level takes care of itself. Also, the Chansey slaughter failed. I'll miss that next game. Yep. I mean, they do give you incentive to battle them in this by doing the guy at the Pokemon Center who hands out the rewards. I mean, when I wanted the, okay, you're fine. But when I wanted the Earthquake TM, I had to go beat a bunch of people in the desert, I think. Which was no big, huge deal. Whew. I'm gonna get my timing down on picking up items here. Really should sit down and watch more of Horizons. I gotta watch the first 10 or 12 episodes, I think. And then just kind of stopped watching. I mean, I still kind of keep up with it. You know, I like seeing who gets what on their team and whatnot. But I haven't sat down and seriously watched it since like last year. Everybody needs to catch a new Pokemon. Like, come on guys, Ash had his entire team by his third gym. You guys be slacking. Actually, no, I think he had his entire team. Yeah, it was a third gym. I was say, I don't think it was the entire team by the second one. The only new Pokemon added between him beating Brock and him beating Misty was Brock's Zubat, I think. Like, come on guys, we're 2 years into this series and you each only have like 2 to 3 Pokemon. I don't know if Tropicos really counts. He's a team member in the way Nebby was a team member, kind of. I was very sad when Roy didn't get that Capsicid. It is nice though that most of the... No, I think everybody on both teams have evolved. All 3 starters have evolved. Then I was about to say Curlia. Hatterene evolved. Or Hatina evolved into Hatterene. I think. I know it's in its second stage, and then Tingatink evolved into Tinkatonk. Apparently, Pokemon names are just not my thing today. And then Waltrell evolved into Kilowattrel, and I don't think anybody's gotten any new Pokemon recently. That I can remember off the top of my head, at least. I'd probably need to check that. yeah, don't get me wrong. I do like, you know, how involved and stuff the story is. It's like, dang. Like, they got skill enough. They should at least be on their third team member. I'm trying to climb up a non-climbable wall again. Think of that time Moxie was trying to climb up one of these walls and couldn't. And he had his ogre pawn out and it was up on the ledge in front of him, but apparently ogre pawn wasn't bound by the game borders. Eggs hatching. I was supposed to say, what if I run in... Now I'm getting attacked by a bombardier. Still really like their shiny. Okay, maybe I need to get out of here. I'm running into anything even remotely tiny today. Go away. God, you're like my cat. When he's in his moods and he just will not leave me alone for like 5 minutes while I'm trying to do something. Which he's snoozing on the bed right now, so he's good for the next 4 hours probably. Going, dude. I didn't ask you to stop. I wonder if we'll have breeding in Legend CA, but probably not. Oh, I'm gonna have some hiccups. I wonder if we'll get another free shiny. Probably not in Legends ZA. I mean, we didn't have breeding in Legends Arceus either. So it wouldn't surprise me too much if we didn't have it in the next Legends game. But I do wonder if we'll get another tutorial for shiny Pokemon like we did with the Ponyta. Where we get like a guaranteed... I don't know, a guaranteed Litleo or something. But that might not be enough of a difference for a shiny. Of course, really all the Ponyta thing is teaching you more about the sound than anything. That is, of course, assuming the sound's coming back. Rumor has it is, but we won't know until, you know, sometime the week before the game releases for certain. When you find the shinies in Legend ZA and then make that little kind of sparkly noise, the rumor is that that's returning, but that's still kind of just a rumor. You know, we've had, I think Koo hinted it was coming back. But even then, you know, take it all with a grain of salt. We won't know anything until, you know, someone gets a hold of the game a week before it comes out and starts sharing clips and whatnot. I'm excited for pre-release leak week. I have so much fun, and people are so nice about not sharing, like, outright story spoilers. We're just gonna have to wait and see. I like knowing what the new, what all the new Pokemon are beforehand, so I can plan my team out in advance. But also it is generally just kind of nice to know the Pokedex in general. Well, yeah. I always generally have a friend who gets the opposite version. And then, Austin John does the trade codes, so I haven't really had a preference for game versions since probably X and Y. Like Sun and Moon, you know, I wanted Lunala, but if I'd gotten Solgaleo, it wouldn't have been a big deal. And same for Sword and Shield. So the last like 2 or 3 games is literally be me poking my friend going, hey, which version do you want? So I can get the other one. That's nice. It's always nice to have friends in a fandom. Also, I always laughed because me and my friend noticed that when it comes to games, because they're always usually kind of warm and cool color coded, that I tend to get the cooler colors and she tends to get the warmer colors. Like Scarlet is the first kind of red colored game I've gotten in ever. Because my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Blue, and then I got Silver, and then it was Sapphire, and then for Gen 4 I got Pearl, Gen 5 was Black, Gen 6 was X, Gen 7 was Moon, Gen 8 was Shield. So unless I'm getting, you know, like, actually managing to buy the 3rd copy or the other version myself, like I have Emerald and Crystal, and then I bought Fire Red. That's like my one other warm color-coded Pokemon game. We had a good laugh about that though. For some reason, she always ended up with the warm color game and me with the cool color one, up until Scarlet and Violet, which I have both of them, so it doesn't matter, but my go-to was Scarlet. Because this dude here is a big dork, and I kind of adore him. Oh, that's all my eggs hatched. And that's the first box done. But it'll be interesting to see where they go with this in Gen 10. Like, name-wise and stuff. Because we already have the hint that apparently, Gen 10 is based off of, like, Greece and Italy or something, I think. But it's always fun to see where they go with the new games. Gen 3? Maybe? I don't know, Gen 3 is the generation of Pokemon games I like the least, but that just might be because it was the main game I had for so long. I swear I replayed Sapphire like 15 times. But I don't think I really have a least favorite generation Pokemon design-wise. I mean, every generation has its hits and misses. But like, I'll admit, even going through and replaying Alpha Sapphire, I didn't have a ton of fun replaying that one. But like I said, the Generation 3 games were my main Pokemon game for so long, between me getting a Advance and me getting a DS, that, you know, for like 5 years, that was the main Pokemon game I played. So I just really wore myself out on it. Yeah, Gen 5 has a couple hits and misses. But no, about the only way I would know for certain, which is my least favorite design-wise, would be to literally go through and, like, rank every generation. And I really don't want to do that. My bottom tier would be something like, it's a Pokemon. We're a little over 1,000. We're to 1,000 and... what is it? 1,026? 25? Something like that? So we'll be to, if previous new Pokemon numbers are included, we'll be to about 1,030, 1,040 maybe, with Legend ZA coming out. Maybe, because we generally get an okay handful of new Pokemon. Paldea was kind of the man between the usual numbers, because we only got the 3 Tauros, and then we got the 2 Convergent lines. Yeah, that's understandable. Which, honestly, it's fair. Which, you know, if Game Freak feels burnt out on Pokemon games, and I get it, it's Game Freak, but they really should just see about reaching out and either partnering or seeing about someone else producing a Pokemon game. And that's nothing against Game Freak. But it can be very hard to work on something when you're just super tired of looking at it. I mean, they've been doing Pokemon games for almost 30 years. And every time they try and branch off and do something else, it doesn't do very well. Which kind of sucks for them, because I understand, you know, they want to produce more, be known for more than just Pokemon games. Oh yeah. Honestly, that might be more the Pokemon Company than Game Freak, though, because I'm fairly certain the Pokemon Company probably is the team that designs the new Pokemon, and then, you know, they give the designs and whatnot to Game Freak and are like, here, make these 3D. I don't know how much collaboration goes on between the two companies. But also, I feel bad because they reached out and, you know, worked with Ilka on BDSP, and everybody's so upset about the game because, you know, they wanted it to stay exactly the same, but also they wanted something completely different. I enjoyed BDSP. I had fun with it. And Diamond and Pearl and Platinum aren't like my favorite Pokemon games out there either. They're probably one step above Gen 3. But like, they didn't do bad. And everybody jokes, you know, oh, what are you gonna do if Ilka makes Gen 5 remakes? I'm gonna shrug my shoulders and play the Gen 5 remakes because Diamond and Pearl looked fine. I would prefer if they kept with the chibi model, if they went a bit more X and Y chibi style. Instead of, you know, mimicking what we had with the in Gen 3 and stuff, but they did fine. Like, yes, okay, you know, they're not perfect, but also all the battle backgrounds and stuff in that game, those games were like great. I loved all the ones you got, different ones you'd get in the underground. Alright, thank you. Good luck watching students be miserable. Which is, Pokemon is at the same time the best fandom, but also the worst fandom. Which I'm sure a lot of fandoms can claim that. It's like, no one loves to hate Pokemon more than Pokemon fans. Kind of hoping we might get a Gen 5 remake after, well, we probably won't get a Gen 5 remake after Gen 10. As neat as that would be, because that will be the next Legends game, probably. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Because I feel like they're not finished doing remakes. That they just might be wanting to put a bit more distance between the next couple of them. You know, let a bit more time pass. I'm super curious, though, to see what the next Legends game will be, considering they skipped Gen 5, which would have had a really good story for a Legends game. This has nothing to do with Gen 5 being some of my favorite lore. I really, really do, though, love the tale of two brothers. thinking about getting one of those little game things that have a bunch of old games on them. Not so much the little game system, but the like cassette tape looking thing you can get and plug into your computer. Because it's on sale now, it's like half off, so it's only $50-something, I say. I'd have to look and see how much I have extra in my account, though. See how much shipping and handling and whatnot would cost. Like, I don't know what I would do with, like, what do things say, 1,100 games? Especially considering there's probably only, like, 30 of them on that I'd want to play, and most of them would be, like, Pokemon games. I don't know, I might have to look into it a bit more. This is a good little outbreak spot. Okay then. Wonder how often this happens. That would have been the perfect moment for that to be shiny. I'm holding down the wrong button. I want to save that just because I think it was neat. Oh wait, that was my last one in the Oh, no, it's not. Okay, I just won't count this last one. I got ahead of myself, apparently. Yeah, generally, if you have an egg hatch in the water, it either hatches on a floaty, or you get the in an improper place for animation screen. Alright, rapidly approaching the next funny hatch number, which is of course 666. Hi, Crawdaunt. I have a Riolu outbreak out here as well. I think it's on top of that one hill. You can get Lucario outbreaks on occasion. Ooh, excuse me. Had a lap last night. Chad was talking to me. He's like, my honey's here. We're gonna have Salisbury steak sandwiches. And it's like, okay. I don't mind Salisbury steak. I don't like the gravy on it very much. But it's like, you could have this anytime. It's like, I'm an adult. I can fix my own dinner. If you cook something I don't much care for. But every time he does it, I just have to laugh a little bit. It's like, okay. Like, dude, eat what you want. Bless him, he tries to accommodate me in my pickiness. Some of it's texture, some of it's taste. But it's like, I am a grown person. I promise I can feed myself. And if I don't know what I want to eat, I will devolve into peanut butter and crackers or something. Though on occasion, peanut butter and crackers really hits the spot. Or just crackers and like bologna and cheese. I've done that a few times as well, and it's really good. He was listing off a bunch of dumb stuff he wanted to put on ribs for flavoring, and I looked at him and it's like, are you sure you're not pregnant? Because half of these sound like pregnancy craving foods. He just laughed at me. Oh, part of my leg's wanting to go to sleep. Just a second. Oh god, I just realized Joe's getting the 2024 Christmas Advent calendar ready on Cerebi.net. I am so off center. It's not even funny. Walmart is putting out a thing of mini Pokemon, mini Pokeball Christmas ornaments. Which if they'll be at like a Walmart or something and I can find them, I might have to get because they're really cute. Because you get like the Pokeball, the Great Ball, the Ultra Ball, I think you get the Luxury Ball, the Premier Ball, and I don't remember what the other one was, I'm sorry. The Dusk Ball maybe? Or not? Might be able to tell you if you give me just a moment. Oh, here we go. It is Pokeball, Premier Ball, Ultra Ball, Great Ball, Luxury Ball, and Master Ball. Okay, that is 3. They're like $16, $17, so I might have to get them. But also the Pokemon Center, at least in Japan right now, are putting out their travel bottles for like shampoo and conditioner and like soap and whatnot that look like potion bottles. So those are another thing that if they ever come to the US, I might have to order me a set. I've been dreaming about buying Pokemon stuff, and I mean that quite literally. It was either last night or the night before. I had a dream I was going from like thrift store to thrift store looking for like just abandoned Pokemon plushes or toys or cards. And of course, you know, it was a dream, so some of the stuff was kind of just silly and outrageous. Like, there was a big huge set of what looked like the tabletop miniatures, but they were Pokemon. I would buy so much stuff, Pokemon stuff, if I ever went to Japan. So I need a place of my own. Not even a big place, a small place would be fine too. So I can have my nerd kingdom, my nerd palace. This being a joke because I call my gaming corner, you know, where my computer computer, my TV, and my game systems and stuff are. I call it my nerd corner. And my niece, if I went somewhere, if I was at work or away for a weekend doing something, I'd get a message and it'd be like, I'm sitting in your nerd corner playing games and I feel like a nerd queen. And it's like, good. I would like to be an appropriate nerd queen and get frames and stuff for all my posters and all that good stuff. That ain't happened yet. I would love to get a big poster frame and put a bunch of the individual card sleeves in it. And put a bunch of cards in it. I did it once with a smaller one. And it worked fairly well, but there was just the wrong size for it to look like really, really good. Plus, like, half the sleeves ended up a little crooked because I can't do anything straight. But I eagerly await the point in time where I have a thing of my own. Yeah, I'm probably gonna live with someone the rest of my life, but that's fine. The most I imagine I'm ever getting is either like the garage converted into my own little personal apartment, or like a tiny house next to this one, which a few years ago when I had a job before, you know, a more steady, well-paying job. Nothing against my current job, I enjoy it. But I'd started saving up to buy a tiny house to live in, to put on the other side of the yard so I could, you know, still be within distance if I needed a ride or something, because I don't drive. But that didn't happen. And now all my generally all my savings go to saving money for the next so many months worth of bills. I love it. My boss sent me a message this morning. She's like, I don't need you to come clean after these guests. And it's like, what guests? Like, I didn't even know somebody was coming. He blended in really well there, didn't he? She sent back a laughing emoji, and it's like, don't laugh at this. Like, if you had sent me a text and it said, don't forget to clean today, you'd have gotten back a question mark, because I didn't know there were people who came in this weekend. It never showed up on the thing. Like, you guys tell me when there's back-to-backs, yes, which is someone coming in the day someone else leaves. Like, but if they come in on the weekend and don't show up on the schedule, like, I don't know they're there. Which doesn't happen very often that I don't see them on the schedule. But also for the past like 2 weeks, December, January, and February have all been like marked off completely. And I checked earlier today, and now December and January are open. So it's one of those things like, oh, I ain't got no clue what's going on. I just go where I'm told when I'm told. Which I won't complain if I could get just, 2 cleanings next month and 2 cleanings in January. That's a little bit of extra money to go in my pockets. like there's something deeply ironic about a Lampet being one of the terrestrial Pokemon out here. I apologize for spending the last 5 minutes running around with an entire party full of hatched eggs. I don't like when I do it any more than you guys do. Boo, Papa! And one of my first shinies in here, for Kitakami. I found a Snorunt. And then I found a Greedent and a Bonsly. So my 3 shinies I found in like the first hour after this DLC release. This is a really good spot to hunt Dynamo. Pop an electric type sandwich and just run up and down that hill there. It's too crowded for me to be. Oh, I don't want to go back up. I've spent we don't do leftovers. Excuse me. I wanted to laugh. I had a Rotom outbreak in Blueberry Academy. Which is like the worst place to get one. They always show up in the weirdest places in the caves. Ordering a couple of sitting cuties. Right now I'm considering a Swoobat if they have it in stock and a Noivern. Although, you know, if they have it in stock. I also gotta check my account first to see what, how much extra I have. That was another shiny there for a second. Okay, it looked for a moment like one of my lights was out. But it wasn't, it was just where it was hanging on the strand. I would probably turn those off now. There we go. rock ruff. Another egg, egg closer to the next milestone. I did miscount again. I do that on occasion. I apologize for when I do. Alright, can we get this shiny before 666? Maybe. Go run around by the bus stop a little bit. Freaking valley with one way in and one way out. Big old circle. Whee! Good lord. My camera going a little crazy there. They have the fanciest little garden. Look at this fancy little garden. None of the other houses have fancy little gardens. So I guess if they've lived here for like half of forever, family-wise, that makes sense. Because apparently the person who made Ogerpon's mask was like one of their ancestors. Yeah, like they're the only ones in town with a fancy little garden. Can we try that again, please? Dude, you could step over that fence. We need more orchards in this game. But I would also love to see more like Applin variants. Get ones in different fruits. Peaches, pears. I'd say strawberries, but I don't know how that would work. That'd have to be teeny tiny. Maybe just some of the larger fruits. And like dragon fruit, most definitely. That is not 666, that's 665. Alright, on to box 3. I don't know what my dad is watching. I can't tell if it is someone drilling something or if it is a lady just continuously screaming. Oh, thank God it ended. But yes, I would love to see Applin convergent forms. Where literally the only way they change the name is like they call it Peachlin or something. But just the Applin worms being in different fruits and whatnot. Honestly, you could do the Ticketing line the same way, just with different, I want to say weaponry, or tools, I guess. Because I can imagine one that, like, carried a spear, or maybe one that, I want to say carried a bow and arrow, but I don't know if they do a bow and arrow. Maybe one with a sword. Apparently this is a compilation of videos because it just got weird. You see a bunch of different clam pearls based on like the kinds of pearls you can get. What, clam pearl's pink? Clam pearl is pink, right? Yeah. Imagine you could get like the blue clam pearl, black ones. Just the regular white ones. I know there's probably 2 or 3 other pearl colors I'm not thinking of. Can't you get purple pearls? And then kind of making their evolved forms just different breeds of eels. I don't know, I think there's a lot they could still do with older Pokemon. So we didn't get the best possible shiny number, which would have been 666. I don't think there's another number off the top of my head that I could get to. I guess the next one would be Pi 3.14, but if I'm getting to 3,000 in eggs, I'm turning the game off and stopping for like 2 months. Really, my dude? Let me out of this death trap. Thank you. How am I 2 behind on that? Woo! Excuse me. I had a laugh the other night. You know, most things you open give you little stories or little articles you might want to pursue. You know, Firefox does it, Google does it. You open it and it gives you the search page, and here's a little list of articles that might interest you. And I got that the other day, and one of them was sources report that the entire Beyond the Spider-Verse movie has been scrapped and is being rewritten. It's like, wasn't this a thing like 4 months ago? And the producers came out and said, no, it hasn't. Everything's fine. And someone had apparently written an article on it like a day before. Like, dude, you are behind the times. Very behind the times. I do my best to keep up with what little Beyond the Spider-Verse news we get. You know, seeing how it didn't come out last May like it was supposed to. Which of course, take your time. I'm all for not overworking your artist. As I mentioned before, it's not so much I need the movie out, it's I'm excited to see how it concludes. So part of me says take your time to make this movie awesome, but another part of me is like, story now, please. Like waiting for the next season of a show you like. It's like you want that next season now. You want to know what happens, but also, you know, you gotta wait. The same thing with video games. Whoops. You know, we do that with Legends Z. Hey, it's like, trailer win? And it's not that we're not willing to wait. We just want to be updated. We like being kept in the loop. And there's nothing wrong with that, so long as you aren't an asshole about it. I should really either just level the Talonflame up to 100 or actually go through its moves and teach it something. Other than this poor dude having the same 4 base moves it's had since it learned 2 more while leveling it up. So this last egg can hatch. There we go. Out. I don't know if I'm going to stop at 750 or not. I might do one more box. I'm not certain yet. I'll see how I feel when I get to it. just because it kind of reinforces in her mind, hey, you don't get to walk every single day. Some days we're not going to be able to. But also, the first big snow is usually enough to do that, because she wants out and wants to walk. And I'll be like, okay, come on, I want to let you out. And I'll go to let her out the front door, and she turns and looks at me like, no, Mom. It's like, okay, if you don't want to go out to go potty in the front yard, we're not going out to go walk. Also, I'm once again excited to hunt in Sword and Shield, even though that's still a couple months away. So I have hunting in Let's Go to do, but I also have hunting in Brilliant Diamond. I still haven't gone through and checked to see what does spawn and I can hunt in that game. Of course, I don't like closing out whatever game I'm playing when I'm shiny hunting, or even in this case, hatching eggs. Okay, just the way the light was hitting him. Okay, that works. So we have a chance of snow next week, which I don't trust until like a day or two before it happens, because too much can change in like 5 or 6 days. We're supposed to start dropping down to like general winter weather soon. It being in like the 40s most days, and then like the 30s and whatnot. 20s at night. It'll be time for my big comforter, or at least for putting my Afghan on the bed as well, for the extra weight. I need a weighted blanket. I also need like $50,000 to get shit straight with my life. I'm not saying 50,000 would do me for forever, but it let me finish paying off my computer, Dad's hearing aids, Dad's tractor and mower. It let me get my wisdom teeth yoinked without me having to worry about paying them back. It let us fix up the house. I take $500 and go on a small shopping spree. Zero. This is 85. The other one ends at 90. Ends at... Oh, okay. No. Okay. That's my goof up because of the doing the batch of 4 earlier to even us back out to a 5 minutes. You know, now all I'm missing is shiny coughing. Like, quite literally. I do like shiny Spinnerack, though. He's nice. He's such a nice little shiny. I'm catching them in the same order, too. I should really go check and see if I can find a coughing. No, just to see if I can tempt fate. Find that 3rd shiny again today. So like it when I get a good zoom going and the camera's not freaking out. Because I'm also not spinning donuts, so the camera's been fairly stationary. So I woke up this morning thinking we were going on a trip somewhere. Because right before I woke up, I'd been having a dream about us going somewhere. And Dad's girlfriend being like, okay, pack your bags. We gotta go. And she wouldn't tell us what we needed to pack or how much we needed to pack. Just pack our bags and let's go. Like, we could be gone for a day or we could be gone for a week. And it's like, yeah, but which is it? Because these things require vastly different amounts of packing. Have weird, like, nonsense dreams. Had one on occasion where it's like literally me just riding on a bus with a bunch of high school people I went to high school with, and we're just like driving through towns and stuff trying to get to our destination, and they're always like the nicest freaking houses and whatnot. We're like walking along the beach with a boardwalk, and they have like a ton of the carnival games and whatnot set up, and we're playing those as we go. I'm just not paying attention to numbers at all. My brain's been going wherever it wants. Just double checking. I mean, I double check when I go to delete a bunch of them too, but it doesn't hurt. circle here for a little bit. You guys ever want to get into bookbinding? I thought about it, and then I like look up how much it would cost for materials and whatnot, and then it's like, okay, I want to do this for fan fiction, you know, fic binding, and then it's like, how much is a printer that can print double-sided, and they're all like $100 and something, and it's like, I can't afford that right now. I would totally love to either teach myself or be taught how to bind books. I looked up classes like relatively near me, and they're all those little ones that show you how to do it for like the plastic ring bindings. That's not what I want. I want to be able to print out this fic, put it together in book shape, and then I was about to say leather bind this, but just hardcover it. But I wouldn't have the Cricut or whatever I needed for the lettering, which is also, you know, problem number 2 behind not having a printer, and number 3 just not having the money for everything. Okay, Phione, if we somehow end up going over 1,000 for you, I'm gonna be miffed. Because I fully expected this hunt to be over by the beginning of December. So hopefully, God, it is next week. So hopefully we'll get it this week, and I won't be continuing this on into next week. If I'm not Johnstone, I could not stream for 10 or so hours hatching and breeding eggs. Oh, I guess our next weird number would be 777. As you know, lucky number 7s. Alright, box 3 is almost finished. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Someone said dog on my dad's phone in the other room, and my brain's immediately, can I pet that dog? And it's like, oh my god, no. I'm sorry, I hated that TikTok. Mostly because, it got to a point where, like, teenagers, if they came over, they'd see Stella and be like, can I pet that dog? Over and over and over again, and it's like, yes, but just pet the dog, and stop asking if you can pet that dog. Like, I get it, haha, it's funny, it's, you know, it's a thing right now, but it's like, quit. super far away from the screen when I do that. Like, I know I'm not, but it feels that way. Excuse me. I might go to 755 with this, or 760. Get back to the 0 count. So, quick reminder, I won't be streaming Thursday this week, so I will be streaming Wednesday. Any IRL stuff, you know, like, not included. Actually, I might stream some Thursday evening. Maybe, but that'd probably be something that's not this, depending on just how the next couple of streams go. If I get this shiny soon or not. Stop jumping the pond. So let's remember to change out our Pokemon for eggs. Flipping into the ooh and ah and say, oh, it's so cute when I look at Spinnerack and Ariados in this game, but if I saw them in real life, I'd be like, burning down the house. Running into everything small again. Funny to think that at this point last week I was hunting for a Shalfa Ursaring. I'm gonna make a video of this, and then I found it in an hour and like 15 minutes. Like, I guess I'm not gonna make a video out of this because that's not enough video to make. Hi babies. Also, at some point in time, I'm going to have to work my way past Celestial here. Excuse me. I don't know why I always come this way. I could go around the other direction, but this is just the way the game takes me. Whee! Oh. I had a pet version in that one. even now I still forget that is not the jump button. Could be hitting B and still being like, oh, jump button is Y. Jump button is Y. Thought I heard a big truck there for a second, but I guess not. Still. Ah! Hey, look at that. We got him. There he is. Nice. 698. That's not too bad. It's a little over 100. Let me finish hatching these. A little over 100 eggs. About an hour and a half egg. Might stop here. I know I said I was going to continue hatching eggs, but no, I'm probably going to continue hatching eggs. Also, why did I do that? I don't need to count these anymore. So I'll hatch eggs at least to like 750 or the end of this box or something. See if maybe by some lucky circumstance I might be able to get another. Probably not, but it'd be kind of funny. Yeah, we'll finish this box. That was it. Was this one? Yeah. We're gonna put him here. I'm gonna mark him off my list real fast. I do still plan on getting the HDMI thing that'll let me hook to my phone. Don't know how well it'd work though. I need a dual capture card thing so I can start doing. I can have 2 capture cards active at once. And he's my last Gen 4 shine. Oh, I don't have him on that. Okay. I didn't favorite him for some reason. Give me just a second, guys. I need... to restart my phone because everything's being really dumb about, reacting to me touching it. Oh, can I scroll now? Thank you. I'd show you the thing. I mean, look how impressive my list of shiny legendaries is. You can't see it because I got it not responding. Generally, when this starts happening with my phone, I need to turn it off and back on. So we'll finish hatching this box at least. Would you quit that? So why don't I have Shiny Shaman marked off this list? I do have it. Sorry, guys. Oh, I do have it marked. It just looked like I didn't. Okay. There's Phione. With a check mark. Oh. I know it's not much, but that means for the rest of the week, I can play whatever game I'd like. Not that I couldn't before. But, so the next 2 weeks will be either me playing some Minecraft, or I might do Pokemon, replay the Pokemon Snap games. I might do Jurassic World, Lego Jurassic World. Oh, I should save. So we'll see what I do just tomorrow. Like I said, I'd really kind of like to stream some Minecraft. I've got part of my base built and some of my farms done, and I finished an enchanting, a little enchanting area yesterday, and a little bit of a forge area with some dripstone for lava farming. Did a bit of exploring, got attacked by a mimic, which was fun and took like 5 years off my life. There's still more of my area to explore. We have a fun mod in that as you dig up blocks, as a chance of giving you a random ore. So you can get lapis, you can get redstone, you can get diamonds, you can get gold nuggets. Honestly, you can get iron nuggets as well. So between that mostly, I have gotten enough gold and diamonds to make like a good handful of master torches, which are an item that keep mobs from spawning around you in a 60 block radius all over, you know, just in a circle around you, and then I guess it's square around you, and then in up and down as well. I've got like 6 or 7 of those made already. It's kind of funny. Also, for anybody just joining in, I got the shiny Phione a few eggs ago. I'm just finishing this box on stream. But you're welcome to hang around and see if by some small chance I get another. Right now I'm just kind of debating on what I want to play for the next couple of weeks, for the rest of this week and next week. Ooh, I gotta go to Blueberry Academy and see if Phione spins like a top. We'll do that after this box is finished. Okay, 2 more eggs. Don't count that. Actually, I'm gonna do me one better. Let's close my counter so I don't keep. Hi, Pikachu. Excuse me. We'll hatch these, and then I'll head over to the terrarium. And we'll synchro with Phione for a minute. No, I have no idea where in the game this music is. But to be completely fair, the only time I play this game with game sound on is when we're doing raid battles. Uh-oh, I heard my baby. I thought I heard my baby. Apparently I didn't. And even then I only do raids with raid battle music on because it's deeply weird to me to be doing a raid and not having any music on. Come on, you want to give me a coughing? You gave me the 2 other shinies I found the other day as well. I found a shiny Hoot Hoot, Spinnerack, and Coughing the other day, and so far today I found a shiny Hoot Hoot and Spinnerack in the same order. So we're gonna see if I can't find a shiny Coughing. I don't have any sandwiches active or anything. This is just kind of for fun. I just found it funny that, you know, I found almost the exact same shinies twice. I gotta keep track of these guys in my head now that I ain't got the counter to do it for me. That's number 2. It was kind of weird not seeing a new 7-star raid get posted yesterday evening or this morning. But then again, for the next few weeks, we're basically full up on just different 5-star raids and outbreaks. That was 4? Yes. Okay, I might have lied. It might just be time to call it after this one. Because now that the anticipation's gone, it's just kind of meh. So we'll swap these guys out and we'll go to the Academy. That's not too bad. Numbers wise to hatch. Oh. Alright, let's go to the terrarium. Yeah, I have a Rowlet outbreak just right there. I hope we get little things like this back in the next games. It's so tiny. Okay, so it doesn't quite spin around like a top. Of course, it's still not too bad. It's so low down though that it's hard to see him. His circle is a bit too wide for him to be exactly what I was hoping. I was just hoping it'd be in one place like your character is. He kinda. Okay, that's cute. Alright, guys. I am going to save here. I'm gonna get me something to eat because I'm kind of hungry. It's a rainy day. I'm gonna hatch some more eggs later, and I will see you guys tomorrow with whatever it is I have decided to spend the rest of the week playing. Well, this weekend, maybe part of next week. I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you for keeping me company for this hunt. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I guess I'm waving with the hand you guys can't see.